again, this next piece is quite a bit different than what we're looking at here. It's
Right.
from
So
different.
let's preface that. This is we're about to open something from Sideshow, right?
That's correct. Yeah. So it's going to be a sideshow premium big statue that features a character that all of you guys should be familiar with from Marvel, Wolverine. And
Ooh.
it's going to be set in the Japanese kind of feudal era period with arrows sticking in him and the whole enchilada. So a lot of pieces to try to put in, but unlike this where it's all put together already and it's just merely a plug and play, kind of yank it out of the box and you're good to go. This next one requires a little bit of work. So
Well, what are we looking? Are we looking at a half scale, a third? Not half scale. It's a third scale, or what scale are we looking at here?
well, let's if Savannah is capable of picking up the box here and putting it on the table, I
It
will
is
literally.
so cool to have an assistant work with you on your toy projects.
So this is considerably bigger.
Holy crap! Did you bring this home with you, or did you get this brought in?
No, I brought that. I drove this in myself, so it's gonna be considerably bigger than.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be like a 1/3 scale, but usually they say the scale somewhere on that. And I
It's
know which one this is. I'm so excited. Who's not excited? Are you guys excited?
you're
Everybody's excited. Let's watch Wolverine get open. That was ridiculous. I have to stop doing shit like that. I really do. Oh my goodness. Whoa.
just trying.
Jeremy, have you worked on many Wolverine projects at all?
I have not. In fact, it's one of the few companies that I haven't ever worked with. Marvel. So the funny thing is, I just wrapped up inking a project over Tony Harris's pencils for DC's Batman. Uh,
Yo.
and so I got to rock some DC action. However, no Marvel action as of late.
What is that about? Was Marvel not showing the Jeremy Clark inking love? What's that? He's like, help me.
Help me. This is not professional unboxing video for sure.
Oh, no, I love that it's happening on the ground on the side over there. This is good. Let's look at the other stuff in Jeremy's house. What do we like, guys? Is that a skylight? Are we above a skylight?
I like.
Is that a skylight right there?
Well, above me, yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys can see this because I don't know how the camera's positioned, but you'll see that the statue is numbered and it's numbered on the box here. So I've got number 141 of 500. So there were
141.
produced, of which mine is number 141.
And was this a gift, a purchase, a what was this?
Was a semi-gift, semi-purchase.
Wow, what a non-answer. I want one of those semi-gifts, semi-purchases. How does that work? Does it come with a Savannah? Is that how this works?
Is a big giant thing of styrofoam, but
Yeah,
there's a lot.
usually there's like a belt around it too. It says Sideshow.
Yes, you are not wrong.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just cutting all the tape that goes around this giant thing. I think now that it's out, would you mind manning the camera manually?
I have like one, two, three, technically four Wolverine statues here. I should pull out for giggles.
Yeah, you should distract the audience with the things other than me not knowing how to undo a sideshow statue.
Okay, all right. Audience, let's look at, because this is a Diamond Toys Diamond Select Toys sponsored event here, so
it is, and we're just doing a compare and contrast here.
That's right. So I want to point out while we're waiting patiently for Jeremy to put 10,000 arrows into our friend Wolverine, that if you are more of a person who likes the static statues or just bring them out the box and lay them out, there are several versions of Wolverine from Diamond Select Toys. So I'm pulling out Logan, Weapon X, and your traditional brown Wolverine. And all of those are available. On top of which there's an X-23 I have over here. And she is also available. So the many faces of Wolverine are actually available from many companies. Now, I will say there's obviously a price point difference between what he's opening and what we are opening. So if this
Significantly.
retail,
Now, I will say, if you guys can see it immediately here, and I'll kind of give you some perspective. There is a lot of little individual pieces.
yep,
You can see some of Wolverine, basically his body there, kind of sticking out with the samurai armor. However, this base is rather large, and there are all these like little arrows. Do you see these little arrows and other little accessories that are kind of like this little guy that's shooting an arrow? Yeah. So I think now, granted, I have no idea how to put this thing together. So we're gonna
usually
amateur unboxing.
It doesn't come with like
I think we start with the base, right?
Does it come with like a diorama sheet at all? No?
Not that I can tell.
Interesting. Usually it has like a sheet and there's like pictures of where stuff goes. But it might be really intuitive. So yes, I would definitely start with the base.
Ribbit.
How heavy is the base, do you think?
Very.
Very good. Everybody wanting to know how much weight to support, just know that it is very. So
it's got to be at least 10-15 pounds.
Wow, that's a sizable weight. So what, like, if you had to guess what this whole package weighs, what do you think it weighs?
About 20 pounds, give or take.
Pretty decent.
You think less or more, based off of your face?
I mean, the kegs I lift at work are like 50 pounds sometimes.
Yeah.
I would say that's a little bit lighter than maybe.
So like 30 pounds, 35 pounds?
30. 30 is a safe.
Well, I'll tell you right now, this base, I mean, I could do curls with this base. And it'd probably get a workout in. So
talk to me, brother. What am I seeing? Am I seeing like ninjas on the bottom and smoke, or?
Yeah, so it looks like smoke and like a Japanese pagoda.
Is it pagoda? Oh yeah, yeah. Got it.
And so it looks like all the piece points where things are, I guess, are supposed to kind of go in. They're all color coordinated. So I've got like pink and yellow and gold over on this side. There's a different color on the inside of this dude's hand. I'm assuming he needs like a sword or something. And so there's different colors all over the place that I'm assuming are where things are supposed to go.
I think you're absolutely right. And the only people this would not work for are people who suffer from colorblind issues. So that might be a more difficult task at that point. You know, got to ask.
I should have probably had an image of the full statue, like all up, because
is it not one on the box then?
Yes.
No.
What?
No, there's not. I'm telling you, there's not.
Wow. Okay.
So you guys joke and you kid, but I got a newsflash for you. It's you only get the Wolverine on the box. So I'm assuming that this piece goes in here somewhere.
I put together your other ones. Do you want me to do this?
Are you saying I don't know?
I'm scared.
Are you saying that that's not where it's supposed to go?
Well, I don't see why it couldn't be a 2-person tag team job here. I don't know. Yes.
You're right. I want to touch Wolverine.
I think that's exactly where it goes.
No, I'm not saying that's not where it goes. You were just having a hard time sticking it in. There you go.
It looks like it's in there. I'm probably not doing it 100% right. I also don't want to break it.
No, you're fine.
It looks like it looks usually just like.
Okay. Is it supposed to go like seamless or?
more often than not, does it feel bad when you push? Does it feel like tension or push down on it now? Okay, maybe not.
Well, it looks like that's the only hole I think it could go into, unless I'm missing something on the base down here.
This wasn't color coded, this one?
No, it's
No, this was just black. But it looks like that's the only hole
It looks
that I could presumably stick it in. So for now, that's where it's gonna go until
That's
I
it.
know otherwise.
That's it. It's fun time. We'll move things around as necessary. You know,
All right. Well, this is the piece that I'm kind of a little concerned about
okay.
because
It's a big piece. It's the body.
it's a
Yeah.
big piece and it looks like it could require. It's got a lot of like cloth to his.
Usually they have like usually they have like a keying in location for a foot or an arm where it's gonna lock into the base so it doesn't move. Typically. Look at me with none of these telling him how to put it together.
It's
Some toy rat you are.
It's a guess at this point. So here, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but
You say good.
the level of detail on the armor, he's got like silk kind of like polyester clothing on. It's like actual cloth. This is all actual cloth on him here. You can even see like the little sculpt of his like chest hair
That's cool.
here on the.
They even gave me a little Pikachu. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on here. Let's see if I can't kind of angle him behind here, so you can see how dynamic this pose is going to be. I mean, even if you look at the bottom of the soles of the shoes here,
They look like mine.
That is really cool.
yeah, they are quite detailed. So I'm going to try not to break this.
So does it feel very fragile in your hands?
No, it's so heavy. So that's the thing. Like, I am guessing where these things are going to go. So I'm assuming he's supposed to go somewhere back here.
You know, I probably can pull this up to show you. Let me see if I can do that. While you, I will.
Oh, there
Maybe
you
this way?
go.
No, that can't be right.
No.
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm so scared.
Me too.
Here, take this piece out.
Everybody hold your breath. Everyone hold.
We'll
your
put this
breath.
one in first.
I've got it. I'm bringing it up now, and then I will share the screen so that everyone knows what this is
It
going.
can't be like that. So it's got to be going like this way.
That's what I just said. You should know.
All right, homie.
You're tilt him.
I'm afraid.
I'm gonna share my screen. I don't know how you can do it, but this shows what it is.
Okay, I'm peeking.
Can you see that at all?
Yeah, so he's jumping this way.
He's jumping this way.
Yes, you come look. To me. Boop.
Sure enough.
I told you.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You just gotta angle him down further. There you go. Because he's literally leaping.
So, for those of you interested, this particular statue apparently is 2 foot tall, 24.5 inches tall, 17.3 inches wide, 17.6 inches deep, and according to my friend,
the actual.
it's
So the house is in the back. So
30
yeah, it's got to go that way. Huh.
You know what's awesome about this? And here's what I hate watching these
I know.
unboxing videos, and these people are like blink, 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 and they just put it all together and then they show it to you, right? And I'm like, this guy.
Yeah.
That's gotta
Meanwhile,
be
I'm over
bullshit.
here. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm over here like try and
That's armor.
to get stuff to like work, and naturally,
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
I
But
see
I'll
that
have you know,
district.
I did get his face in.
He's gotta go back.
I got lots of pictures. I got lots of pictures.
Oh yeah. So keep those going.
Okay. So those are those are what everybody looking at on the screen, I guess. This is they just kind of scroll through because when you get this statue done, it is gonna be so damn kick ass. It is gonna be so kick ass. I
He
love
exchanged 5 years of his life for this.
how many years
5 years of his life.
that you waited
Gone.
5? Is that what you said? You waited 5 for it?
No, he exchanged 5 years of his life.
Oh wow, that's how expensive. People, if you want to know how expensive they are, you need to exchange 5 years of your life.
I don't know if it's that much, but
Can you go to image number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
From the front, 3, 6, 9.
Okay, maybe one more. Sorry.
this video is gonna require a ton of editing.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm glad we didn't go live tonight. It's okay. I'll have a ton of footage. What's cool is I'll probably cut some shorts out of this thing that you're doing if I can. We'll see what it comes up with when you're done. Because right now I'm staring at the base of something.
Oh, because she
Oh,
doesn't
no.
have it like
There we go.
my
Hey, we're back.
videographer
he
failed
laid it
us.
down.
It's all right.
You didn't help me the
That,
other
that
night.
always happens. You give the videographer all this credit, and then you're staring at a box. You know?
Okay, so that's cool. So the pieces that connect to the base, like I just stuck this guy in here in the back. I don't know if
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
cool.
see
Yep.
what I'm seeing.
you can see him, but it was magnetic. It like went to its corresponding color code via like a magnet.
See the
Oh,
people.
there we are.
Yeah,
This guy.
I made it bigger so that everyone can see was there while I was sharing the screen before. So yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, so he's now you get a better idea of the texture on his legs and the armor and some of the really intense details that are going on this thing, because there are quite a lot of them.
And yes, he does have nub for arms. Poor guy.
For now, until I can figure out where the rest of this stuff goes.
It should just go. It just be like a bloop, and it sticks onto the stump.
Well, so this one's white, so I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a white spot, and I'm trying to find a corresponding
It's right here.
white hole for me to.
You found it.
All right, so the real question is what
Which
direction
one?
does it go in? See how it was like magnet? It just like
It is.
kinda-
It should be magnets. It should be magnets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you get a little bit more action here. I scared.
Hey, where is this gonna go in the house? This thing is 2 foot tall.
It's quite large. I will give you that. And if I ever have to move, this is gonna be a put it in the car and have Savannah carry it by hand
That's true.
in the entire trip, because there are a lot of delicate swords and different types of pieces here. So this one's another white section. Did you see any other white? This one's a
Did
big
he come
giant
with
sword.
multiple portraits? How many portraits did he come with?
He's got a few.
Got a few. So are you gonna keep the box with all the stuff in it?
Yeah, because the box is actually numbered.
Okay.
And so I'm going to keep all the numbered stuff, and I believe the bottom of the base is numbered as well to correspond with the number.
Too late
that's
to
on the
look
box.
now.
Yeah, usually, yeah, you're screwed now. You're not getting underneath that thing for a while. I don't know. He's a strong guy. Oh, look at that. Quick, look underneath.
Is there a
Has
number?
last on it. It has a number.
Yeah, 141.
One, so it is numbered on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I, I'm not sure I told you this before. Like, I started out even with these diorama ones, trying to collect the boxes, and I learned after like 10 that shit was not going to be possible. So Thankfully, and then I got the resin ones, which are a lot like what you got now. So I've got like this massive Hulk behind me over here. And that Hulk, he's probably 30 pounds. And
Eh,
yeah, he sits on this massive base also. But that's
Well,
what
I don't know if in that picture that you saw that you had pulled up, you have any idea where this giant arm slash sword goes?
yeah. Hold on, I'll share the screen again. Because I want to keep this momentum going here.
Because there's
Okay.
little daggers as well, and I think I have an idea of where this little dagger goes.
All right, can Savannah see it now or no?
Okay, let's see.
Tell
So
me where you need me to go.
this little guy.
Can you go to 3 images past that one? Yeah. Okay, let's see.
This-
There's a big old thing. Oh no,
goes
that's
in
not
here
the same big
somewhere.
thing.
I think. It's got to go in.
See,
Where are you
not
sticking it?
as easy as you think. Hey?
Maybe.
This
Oh
is why
gosh.
everyone does like the stop motion version of how to install one of these
Yeah,
things.
yeah. See, I got it.
The big sword?
No, I got the little.
Uh,
He's got a little side that he's doing. Now, where's the big sword at? Where's it go? You see it in there?
No,
See the
not
picture?
yet. I think it might be an alternate to this one.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe exchangeable
I don't see him
swords.
with the sword. He's wielding one sword in an arm. That's what I see.
And see,
Oh,
that looks like
Wolverine's holding it. Well, yeah, I see his sword. It's in a different spot. So here's the head, and it's its own little individual.
off with his head.
Yeah, so it's just go and like a magnet stick right on in there.
I think it's interchangeable.
See, there he
Yeah,
is,
that's cool.
and he's got a little top knot.
Let me
Oh,
take
you
this
can
off
see
so we can
that?
see that better. That's
There we go.
That's cool.
So I mean, that's pretty cool. I think that looks nice. I think it's got to go in here somewhere.
Yeah, it should just go.
Sure enough,
There it
there we
is.
go. So we're getting more pieces
Look
done
at us!
here.
Look at us, like 40% done. Huh? Huh?
Look, it's slow and steady wins the race. All right,
I
it's my
promise
first
you, there will be
time.
clapping in the background, Jeremy. Don't you worry about it.
They
We'll
say you don't want to
actually-
break a claw or anything, right? You don't want to accidentally snap something.
No, you don't. Not at this price point. Which is what again? 5 years of your life. What is that?
I don't know what the actual price point of this is. Does it say it on the website there?
Let me see. I can go to Sideshow and check it real quick. Let me see. Let's see what they.
Because I could tell you what my price was, but I don't think that the audience wants that.
Oh no, I'm sure they do. They all want to get pissed off at the fact that you got some kind of deal. I got it for 700. That's what it's saying. It's listed at 700 right now.
So look at this.
That's really cool.
You gotta admit the hands, the attention to detail. I mean, look at the armor.
How are the fingers set? Like the fingernails and stuff like that. I can't see that. Pretty tight.
I mean, they look like they're covered in,
they look like they're covered in grime.
that like
Okay.
intentional grime, not accidental.
Not accidental grime.
I'm pretty sure it goes in
Yep.
like that.
Does it feel like magnetized when you lock it in?
It does, yeah.
Okay. So it wants to stick in there.
Correct. And so we'll turn them a little so you guys can get some more of the actual.
All right. Anybody watching, send Jeremy Clark a turntable. He would prefer something.
Because
so
I'm
it
literally just like
automatically does it.
scratching my table as I'm
Yeah,
turning
you can
it.
hear
I'm
it.
like, take a look.
Savannah, did you watch that short? I'm probably not. Of the Rodan. So I did a Rodan short after we did our unboxing. And,
I kept trying to click it because I kept seeing you make the faces like you were trying to make a noise,
yes,
but
I
it
made
would
the
not
real
play
face.
any sound.
I made the noise. That's why I was gonna ask if you saw it. You inspired me, and so I wound up doing the Rodan. I think I sounded more like some kind of wacky pterodactyl, but I went for it. So I want you to watch that because you inspired it. Okay.
Okay, I'll definitely try and get the sound to work because it didn't work for me the first time.
All right, so new question, because some of these arrows are longer than others. Where do the shortest arrows go?
Okay. Let's go back to the share screen real quick. Share the screen. Boop.
'Cause there's these little arrows,
So which one?
and I'm probably gonna put them in the wrong spots.
Oh, I went to the wrong place. That's all right. Let me pull this
I
down.
don't want to like let go, and then it goes like flying out.
Are you guys seeing the red guy right now? No?
I'm seeing Last Ronin.
You see him
Yeah,
last-
so the arrows are actually quite
How about that? That better?
That's better. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, so we've got two big arrows that go into his arm. I don't know if they're in there already or not.
okay, so two big arrows to the back of his arm. Got it.
Yeah, and then there's one to his, and it's a shorter arrow, and it goes into the forearm of his left arm.
That one.
Oh, okay, so that's where this one probably goes that I'm failing miserably at. And then what about like a medium length arrow?
It
There's
looks
four
like there's one in his hip. Do you see something like a place like
Oh, I think that might be a sword in the background.
that what it is? Let me switch to the white version here. See if we can't get a better look.
Maybe like one of
Is
those.
there one in his back? Is that his back there?
See, we're all
Ah.
confused.
It's hard to see.
Because I've got short arrows, I've got medium arrows, and I've
Well,
got
do you have the
long-
other one on the front of his chest?
Oh, there's the big sword spot right there where you're at.
You
Hold on.
found it?
There's a
Oh,
different-
it's so sneaky. Give me this.
I'll break it.
I put all your stuff together and I've not broken a single thing yet.
Don't worry, Jeremy. I'll edit this out later. No, I'm not. No
There you
one
go.
knows she puts together all your stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's vice versa, but no, it's literally like that. Hold on, look, see? Because there's the sickle and there's the fist.
The sickle looks
Oh,
like
I
it's
don't
going
see-
above it.
Well,
don't
that's not
see-
my fault.
Where did it go, videographer? Tell me where it wound up going.
Oh no, you're good. That spot is just fine, actually.
There you go. Perfect. Excellent.
I think it's vice versa. Sickle behind. There you go. It's okay. There you go.
Like that?
Yep. Good job.
Oh, because they're crossing.
They're crossing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, look at that attention to detail.
Nice.
Meanwhile, I'm over here trying to figure out where the little arrows go.
Can you still see the screen? Do you want me to switch it back?
I think it's good to switch back.
Uh-oh.
2 shorts in the front, 2 longs in the back.
I agree. Oh, I couldn't connect.
The question becomes, there we go.
Power. Ah. Is that right?
And then where there's one in the front?
Mm-hmm. 2 shorts in the front, 2 longs in the back. But the other one goes in this arm.
That arm. All right, so let me turn this around so you guys can see the new and improved side of the way.
So, Jeremy, what drew you? Like, there's a lot of Wolverine sideshow pieces. What drew you to the samurai version of it?
So I have an affinity for traditional Japanese stuff in general, especially samurai and samurai culture. And there's just something about the ornateness of all of the armor, the level and attention to detail of everything that goes into what they're wearing and the ferocity of it. I mean, as you can see, there's arrows sticking in them. I've only got them like half done right now, and it already looks really cool.
Yeah.
So there's just a lot of that type of stuff that I'm drawn to. Anything really traditional Japanese, and I think that in general, I lean towards that kind of stuff if I can. So even if it was like, did you guys watch the animated Batman like took place in Japan, like
Yep.
where Joker
Yep.
like feudal era lord or whatever?
I did.
Yeah, and so that type of stuff is just really intriguing and interesting to me. And I think that if I personally am collecting something, it's going to go into that type of realm.
Do you have
For
other pieces
my
now?
personal collection.
Do you have other pieces now that are like samurai or Japanese or other stuff?
One.
No, yeah. So this is my very first big purchase like this, you know. But I do have a samurai Captain America,
Oh,
which he's in like full armor, and he's like the shield is like samurai shield, but it's it's
who
got
makes that one?
it's a figure. It's
Oh.
so it's got like the interchangeable parts and stuff like that. I'll try to snag it once I have an opportunity. I did notice that some of the paint looks like it's stuck to the tape that I was unraveling here. So I don't know if the people really care about that element or not,
Does
but
it look like it peeled off any of the elements that are, or is it just like
no, it looks like it was just dried to the piece itself. And then there's a piece of tissue. I don't know if you can see this. So this is the other arm, and it has a arrow kind of shaft sticking in it,
yeah.
and blood splatter and stuff all over his sword here. But it's got all this like tissue paper around the actual sword itself. So
Is
yeah,
that
this is
protection? Is that a protection?
I'm going to assume so. We're about to find out.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I hope a
Coming
piece
off.
doesn't like fall off as I'm like
Why'd you take that piece off? Yeah. Why'd you unravel the only thing that was holding that sword together?
Oh, you know what? I should be careful just in case I'll do this over.
I'm kidding. I'm sure that comes off, man.
Yeah, I think in the image it showed him.
Uh-oh. No, it looks like this piece is coming off. Uh-oh. Was it a fixed job?
Oh, what?
Like somebody repaired it?
Oh.
Maybe. Ah. It looked like it was still you took the tape off around the edges of the box, right?
I did.
All right, so I'm pretty sure it's brand new.
So it is.
That's got white on it. Is it because it's broken?
It looks like it was repaired.
Uh-oh.
Boop. Boop.
This is where we pause for 20 minutes and come back.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like it was repaired because I just took that off
And
this piece came off along with it.
uh-oh. So it really was holding it together.
Yep.
Oh, my joke became a true.
So Sideshow, you failed me.
Oh no, you had him say it on camera.
I basically just had to like physically try to like if I even breathe on this piece. So this blue piece right here.
Yeah.
That was like I don't know what you would call that, tissue wrapped together.
Yeah.
It looked like they had a piece of like that like Gorilla Glue or whatever.
Oh.
That was trying to like, they wanted to make sure
together.
that it stayed in. But if I even breathe on this thing wrong, this like little piece of cloud smoke, whatever you want to call it, that's part of the sword is just going to come flying off.
Oh, so let me ask you: are you that guy? I am so that guy at that price point. I am the guy who gets on and starts. Actually, that's how I created my relationship with Diamond. I not being complacent and decided to complain, and I wound up getting to the head of marketing. So, ta-da! And thus Tony the Torat was born.
I think that's backwards.
What?
You think if the wind is going this way,
That's not backwards.
that's not backwards?
Oh, look in the look at the image. Hang on. Have him pull it back up.
Okay, you want me to pull the image up? Hold on.
Yeah.
Of the sword.
I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull it up. Where did it go? Oh, did I delete that? Did I close that? I might have closed it. Hold on.
See, it's a good thing we're not live because this is.
I know, right?
Not only do I not know what I'm doing, but it appears as if
Our
Sideshow doesn't. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so let's see here. Let me just move this down here.
And get close up of his googly eyes.
All right.
Why have you forsaken me?
All right, so here we go.
All right, let's see here. What direction is his left arm facing?
Yeah, she's right. The squiggly thing looks like it's going away.
Well, hang on. I can't see it on the screen.
Let me see if I can get right to that arm there. There. Oh, actually, no, she's wrong.
Okay, good.
It's actually going forward.
Yeah. That's so dumb looking then? Why?
Maybe it's because like he's supposed to be like whipping through it, like with the sword, like in motion backwards. You know, like a.
Okay. Good then.
Okay. So we're good with this.
All right, so yeah, it's definitely going the right direction. The problem is it is not secure at all. So I don't know if you can see this, but it's a little piece, right? That's supposed to be. So you see all the other like little arrows sticking out of him and all that good stuff. And down here, this is where the little crisscross sword and
it's
sickle is. And so the base is absolutely amazing, as it's all of his armor and the attention to like the silk, and that's real fabric, I should point out.
Well, I mean, they're going for a real sort of artistry level thing on the base because it's not subject to perspective per se. Like that roof is really small, and the people
compared to him, yeah,
I mean, so you know, they're using some artistry here and to tell sort of story. It looks like an almost like dreamlike state or something like that that's happening here in the story.
So I don't know if you can see where that piece connects with the sword itself, but it's fragile. Very, very.
He's whipping through the smoke. He's whipping through the smoke. What? I don't know.
So there's a couple more pieces, but this is the gist of it. So I will say that it's not as. I'm sure if I was like looking at the photo and I've done a few of these before, maybe it would have been like a lot quicker or smoother. But if it's your very first time trying to put one of these things together, maybe it's just me, but I'm not nearly intuitive enough, it would seem, to really knock it out on my very first go. But I will say that there's a ton of little pieces, like little archer guys and stuff that are all attributed to the base that see, like I'll pull out another one here. And so this one's color coordinated. You'll see it's gold.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little ninja archer. And so that's supposed to go on this piece back here. So it literally looks like he's shooting up at Wolverine. Like it's a little.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was forced perspective, but I can't find the angle that makes me think that.
Is it all by design now?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So yeah, there's these little ninja guys, and there's quite a few of them. And they all look like they go to various different spots. Like here's another guy. So compared to Wolverine, you can kind
Yeah.
of see.
Yeah, these are and they're gray. It almost feels like that's the dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a sequence.
Yeah, some mystical thing is happening there, and he's cutting through smoke and
So he just attached to this piece here in the back, so you can kind of see.
that's really cool.
And then there's another one. So there's another little archer. And this guy's red, so he's gonna go. So you got like another little archer here.
A lot of archers.
Yeah, he looks
They're
like
all magnetic, right? They lock it.
correct. Yeah, yep. And so he goes right there like that. So they're all these little figures are all angled and facing Wolverine, like they're all shooting him and really getting him messed up. And to be honest, the only piece out of the entire thing that had any kind of trouble or mishap was the little
Sword.
cloud element that's on the sword.
And
And
it's such a light element. It's kind of precariously placed there. It's almost destined to fuck up.
well, it's definitely not ideal. I'll tell you that much, because you don't want your stuff to just be completely, jacked up out of the box. I don't think anybody wants that.
So you waited a long time to get one of these because of the cost and all that stuff. Now that
Correct.
you've got it and you've got it mostly assembled, 90% here. What
Yeah, I
what's
have
your
this
thought?
little sword and fist left to go, and he goes on this guy here on the front. I know where.
Ah!
Guys, don't force me to laugh. Please don't drop that.
he goes into this section here. I just don't know how without like breaking it. There's got to be an easier way.
Needs a woman's touch.
As I'm like trying to avoid getting sliced by the sword at the same time, I'm like,
Thought you know where it went.
it does. It goes right into this dude's arm. Look, the only guy that's missing a hand.
You should give him a hand.
So I can you tell where that's supposed to go in there?
Do you need help?
I think I do.
Okay. Here.
As I turn it.
Never mind.
I'll do it myself, damn it.
Thanks.
That's a small piece.
Thanks
Don't
for
break it.
laughing at me, guys. All right, I'm gonna let you try. Here, I'll take control of the camera. I'm gonna talk to the audience. I'm gonna show them while this is all being pieced together.
So did you hear my question? Now that you've got it pretty much assembled and you waited all this time, worth it? Not worth it? I mean,
no, I'm pretty stoked. I'm a little disappointed about the sword situation, of course. But in terms of the level of detail that's associated with this thing, I mean the arrows, the armor. Oh, look, is somebody else having some issues as well? Oh no, can you not get it in there too? Oh no, look at that.
It's such a small hole. Look at that.
that's bad, because if your dainty fingers in there, my sausage fingers are never
Look.
gonna get it.
Hey, look at that tiny little thing. I gotta fit in a tinier spot. Oh, 20% battery.
Well, the
Yeah.
moral of the story is that it's a very intricate piece.
Moral of the story.
And as a result of that intricacy, if this is your first time trying to tackle it, you like all my Christmas lights over. There's my tree still up.
Well, I'm not showing you my downstairs, otherwise we'll have a bunch of conversation. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, am I happy with it? Yes.
Yeah,
Am I slightly disappointed by the fact that the sword here wanted to fail me a little bit, which made more sense now why it was the only piece out of all the pieces that had this random tissue paper around it. It makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, I really was joking. I wasn't thinking that was an actual thing. Do me a favor, just like as much as you can, give me like a full body spin around this thing. Like obviously,
right.
I don't want you
So
to
here,
spin it.
let's shift this out of the way. Like we'll put
Sit
this
on the floor.
on the ground here. Here, we'll get some good lighting. Trying to get like a nice little 360. Here, where's the best lighting? What angle should I have him at? He is a little top heavy. I will say that. That's why that base weighed so much, because he is kind of flinging himself forward. And the way that they've got everything, it's all.
Let me scoot in real quick for some focus because
Towards
it's not
the front.
focusing on him.
That is really cool. That's awesome. A Jeremy Clark unboxing, everybody.
The most long-winded boxing you'll find.
The reason I love it is because everyone needs to know what it really feels like to put the damn things together. Enough of those shorts. I'm gonna make a short too, but enough of those shorts that just lie about. Beep, 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 beep. It's half an hour, buddy, easily. And that's
Well, if you've never done one before, and granted, I've never done one, so this is my first attempt, and that attempt was obviously not the greatest.
I think it was awesome. Everybody, thank you, Jeremy Clark. Thank you, man.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys so much. And as soon as I will talk about the bus situation. As soon as we can handle that, we'll be talking about that one next. Thanks for the unboxing on the Sideshow statue.
Into the buttocks. No, I'm just kidding. See you guys.
And on that, I click the end button. Perfect.